The Bay Area's rock station, 107.7 The Bone.
107.7 The Bone. That is Voivod. God Phones in the Metal Zone. In the studio, Jason Newsted of Voivod, telling us all about the inspiration for the album. Now, since this was a lot of music largely found on Piggy's computer, now, was it found on his computer after he passed away, or did he kind of give it to you guys, knowing that he was really sick, and say, hey, here's the music, here's what you need to do with it? How did that work?
This is actually songs that we constructed together when he was still alive, and we just didn't get to the point of recording them proper yet by the time he passed.
Oh, okay, so you guys all wrote together.
Right, and so his guitar tracks were on his computer, all mapped out to build on, fortunately. So that's this is stuff that we had all worked on previous. So after we got done with the Ozfest and everything, so it was all created then, and then it took us this long to finally get it out to everybody. So
was he just basically tracking into his computer while he was ill?
Yes, he's always playing and always recording and all that kind of stuff. So this is most of the, I think, the plugged-in music that we have of him, like electric guitar stuff. There's a lot of cool acoustic interludes and things that we used actually on the 14th album. We used some of his acoustic interludes in there, but there's more of that stuff. But this is the last of the real structured songs.
And the album is Voivod's Infini, and it's in stores now. And so you were saying before, you kind of touched on how there are some other things out there that will eventually be made available, but you guys haven't really got any kind of plan on that, right? Or are you thinking web, or are you thinking project?
Michelle, who does all the artwork and stuff, he's gathering up all kinds of things, and he always has been through all of Voivod's career, and they've already released what they call VOD1, the Voivod Vid 1, right? And so we plan on making 3 total DVDs. So there's one out of the oldest of the first years, and there's going to be one out of the middle era, and then there'll be one of our final era as well. So there'll be footage from Ozfest, and we had different people come out with professional cameras during that, and while we were shooting the videos, the real videos with real cameras and real production people, we had them do footage and stuff. So there's some actually really good things for us to be able to release, so everybody can actually share Voivod Mach 3, the visual of it, to those that weren't lucky enough to see it on Ozfest.
And do you think Voivod will carry on without Piggy, or do you think that the guys are going to morph into a new project, new name? Has anybody even gotten that far?
I just don't think it'd be right to call it Voivod if Piggy wasn't playing on the records, like call it Voivod on an album. Whether we tour as Voivod Mach 3 in the future and that kind of, we can still get away with that because we were called that, and there'll be 3 of us out of the 4 that were on that record to play it. But anything past that, and anything that we do in the future with other guitar players or something, it should be named something different, in my opinion. Even if it's the 3 of us with another player, new stuff, it's going to have to be called something else.
It might still start with a V, but it'll be called something else.
It just needs to be something, this has really been such a wonderful thing. That's why we call it Infini, is because we want it to go on forever. There doesn't have to be an end to it, That's the idea, is there doesn't have to be an end to enjoying Piggy's music.
Awesome. We still have a lot more music to enjoy. Well, we have a little more music to enjoy.
Yeah.
All of it chosen by Jason Newsted, except for the Propane song that I put in there, just because I wanted to be able to remind people that Propane is playing at Slim's on July 9th, and I think Goat Whore is on that show,
No way,
too,
Goat Whore's playing? You're kidding me. Yeah!
No, not on that one, though.
That's a whole lot of Satan.
Propane, Sworn Enemy, and Mantric Ritual is that one, and it's July 9th. Goat Whore is coming, though. They're playing like twice. Let's see, where is it? Goat Whore is headlining at the Parkside on July 14th. And Goat Whore is opening for Obituary.
That's it.
At
That's
Slim's.
the one I'm looking for.
That's the one I'm thinking for.
Yes.
So Jason has picked out some more songs for you, starting off with Request Out of Napa that we all agreed was going to be A-OK, Sacred Reich on 107.7 The Bone. It's the Metal Zone.
107.7 The Bone.
Streaming online at 1077thebone.com.